Hey guys, Coach Mitch here. Ray, I see you. Good job on your CBP. Last month he passed, but Ray, we got to go a little further with Ray because Ray told me through email, hey, Coach Mitch, I passed. They understood me. That's our little inside joke. Ray is from the Philippines and he had a strong problem about his accent. He was very worried about that, and he had a reason to be because he took it 10 months ago. He didn't pass. He thinks it was because of his strong accent. So maybe, maybe not. He came to me and we did the work. So what you guys may or may not know about me is that I have about 34% of my clients are from other countries, meaning that they have an accent, meaning that they speak more than just English, unlike myself, right? So they have some built-in talent. And a lot of people have this concern, rightfully so, that they may not be able to be understood when they're talking to me or to the panel. Now, my coaching program for this is very thorough. If I hear a strong accent, I tell you and I teach you how to do it. Now, there's 4 points here I want to talk about today with you who have an accent, who are concerned about the accent getting in the way of their progress. First of all is that the panel want clarity over perfection. So they're not going to evaluate you where you're from. They're going to evaluate you over the clarity of your answer mixed in with confidence. And that's where I come in. First of all, you guys, I've been all over the world. I lived in Far East Asia. I grew up there actually for many, many years. I've been to Europe many, many times. My house alone is a trilingual house, so I understand the whole process very easily regarding the challenges of having another language besides English being your primary language. So in my program, if you say words to me that even I cannot understand, we just replace them. I say, no, let's take this word out. Let's put this word in, right? As a coach, that's my job. Yes, I care about your feelings, right? But I care about your success even more. So if you're willing to understand that, I'm here to help you, not to hurt you, but taking out words and putting in words instead that you can understand, that you can pronounce, that you can say better than an other word, it's much better for you because the chances of passing are much higher because the CBP panel, maybe they've never been anywhere. Maybe they don't travel. Maybe they're used to hearing English enunciations only. This is how I prepare you for this, okay? Number 2, of course, is going to be structured communication builds confidence. So when I tell you the answer to a question, right, how to answer it properly, we go over that 3, 4, 5 times. Now, one question. I did that same thing just today. We took one question. I didn't like how it sounded. We did it again. We did it again. We did it again. And then by the 4th time, perfection, right? And we work on that because they want to make sure you understand the process and the answer and how to say it properly, right? That's the real deal. Number 3 is more important than your accent is going to be, of course, the operational reality of CBP. This goes into your interview answers. You have to answer in a way that you understand some of the operations of CBP, some of the process, some of the protocol, right? Some of the rules, right? In a law enforcement fashion, because you're dealing with people from all over the world. And so you got to understand some of the CBP principles and protocols and practices in the interview panel. And again, you see this? This has more priority than your accent, okay? Last thing is this, and a lot of my folks get this wrong. They're using words that are not appropriate for the interview panel because English is their second language. So of course they're finding words, using other words that are not appropriate. So what I do is fine. What I do, I take out that inappropriate word, right? And I put in the appropriate word, and we practice that. And guys, a couple bonuses here too. I actually use for my coaching program, I use Google Translate with you. So everybody probably knows by now, I record every session for you, right? My system is designed for that. It's a very expensive system, but it's designed to give you the luxury of your own recording for you. But what I do live while we're coaching, if I hear something that doesn't sound right to me that I know will trigger the interview panel, I take out my Google Translate. I'll show you the word right there in your face and say, okay, this is the word you're saying, in your language. Say this instead in English, and we go with that. And that's how we do that, because the panel might not understand, or might have a hard time understanding accents, right? And we don't want that. So what we do to escape all possible error and misrepresentation and misinterpretation, right? We get it perfected in my coaching program. Look, I don't want you to one day regret not going for the CBP badge because you fear that your accent is going to stop you. That doesn't make any sense. Because of this one strong reason. CBP works at international borders. Therefore, the staffing of CBP should have some reflection of that, right? It just wouldn't make any sense to not have some kind of diverse representation at those international borders, 280 plus. Therefore, I don't want you to one day get to my age and you're looking back and you're saying, my gosh, I really should have tried that. No would have, could have, should have. There's only do. If you have any questions about this, any hesitations about this, reach out to me first. Mitch J Education Hub at gmail.com, and I will show you how it's done. But don't get in your own way. There's no need for that. You can do this. Take care, you guys. I want you to continue your mission. Coach Mitch. Bye-bye.